The evolution of internet has seen some amazing changes over time, from dial-up connections to broadband. What was once an innovative tool for sharing information has now become the center of our lives. How did we get here? In 1985, the ARPANET project was created. This was a distributed network connecting universities across the USA. And it wasn't long before the idea eventually evolved into the modern-day internet. It took almost 20 years for the internet to become widely accessible to everyone. The internet has revolutionized life in ways we never anticipated. Since then, the way we access the internet, use social media, share information, shop, and even pay bills have changed drastically. We now rely on our computers and smartphones for literally everything, even things we consider basic human rights. Internet has become an essential part of our lives today. While the internet has its good side, it also comes with some disadvantages. First of all, it takes away our privacy. Second, the internet has a lot of fake information. There are so many sites out there that want us to trust them, but their intentions aren't always pure. We live in a society where the internet plays a huge role. If anything happens on the web, it becomes public knowledge very quickly. This means that your personal life is at risk. So, do we have a solution to solve some of the problems at least? Some believe that the next evolution of internet is going to be Web 3.0. Web 3.0, what is it? Could it address the pitfalls of the current internet? In this video, we are going to find the answers for it. We will be exploring some of the amazing facts of Web 3.0 and how it would be transforming our digital life in the future. Web 3.0 refers to the next generation of the World Wide Web. This new era is going to be built around blockchain technology and smart contracts. In a nutshell, it is going to decentralize the internet and turn it into an open network. People from all over the globe will be able to create applications and services using standardized protocols, enabling anyone to build their own websites or applications. Before we explore further, let's understand the evolution of internet. The first evolution of internet was termed as Web 1.0. Web 1.0 was a time where websites only worked from a desktop computer or laptop. The web had no mobile apps. Most of the websites were static pages with no dynamic or user interactions. What is Web 2.0? Web 2.0 refers to websites that used open standards and protocols. They typically offered user flexibility and customization. Web 2.0 allowed websites to become more dynamic, meaning they looked more modern and could adapt to fit the screen size of mobile devices. Today, Web 2.0 refers to social networking sites, blogs, video sharing platforms and mobile apps allowing us to interact with each other. Web 2.0 helped to shift towards user-centered design. Websites became less focused on static pages and more on creating dynamic experiences. Web 2.0 changed the way websites display information and interact with visitors. Websites started becoming more personal, interactive, and social. With all those changes, companies had to adapt. Mobile applications took off, allowing users to access websites through their smartphone. Social media platforms changed the way people communicate. And e-commerce flourished, allowing them to purchase goods and services online. All these platforms offered their members a range of services, from uploading photos and videos to posting status updates and comments. These websites also connect people through various means including email, instant messaging, chat rooms and even games. Web 2.0 was typically built around a centralized model, where all information, content, and advertisements are controlled by a few giant companies like Facebook or Google. For example, if you search for an activity on Facebook, that activity will be shown to your friends in your news feed first and then the entire world will see it there. It was more user-focused and helped the tech giants to run their advertisements and monetize with the data we share on their platforms. Web 2.0 has serious privacy concerns. Web 2.0 sites tend to collect personal information like email addresses or phone numbers. Those "Accept all cookies" button we click on some web pages are an indirect way of giving consent to collect data from us. Using them for marketing purposes without consent may violate some privacy policies. Even if you opt out, your personal information might still be shared with third parties. These were some of the problems faced by users in Web 2.0 era. As technologies change, businesses evolve. Web 3.0 is now being born. The next step for the web is to become even more personalized, to cater to our individual needs. Users want to enjoy the benefits of convenience without giving away their privacy. They don't want to give up control of their data, and they expect to be able to monetize it. As new technologies emerge, websites will continue to transform themselves to better serve consumers. That said, Web 3.0 provide a much greater degree of anonymity. It gives users control over their own personal data. Web 3.0 is considered as the next generation of the Internet, where the world of Internet would be more immersive and more interactive. It is a decentralized web that will be built on blockchain technology and peer-to-peer networks. The Web 3.0 will be a more secure, private, and faster Internet that will have less centralized control and more user privacy. It will also have better content distribution and monetization models than the current Web 2.0 model. So what does Web 3.0 look like? In theory, it would consist of standalone applications built on top of blockchains like Hyperledger Fabric, R3 Corda, Icon, and Quorum. For example, imagine you want to book a room at a hotel. You could go directly to the hotel application hosted on the blockchain, instead of visiting the website and downloading an app. This is because the data required to book the room will be stored in the blockchain and transmitted in real time. The main focus of Web 3.0 is to make the Internet decentralized, more secure, and more private by addressing three main problems. 1. Centralized control and privacy issues. 2. Fake news problem. 3. Cyber attacks. On the Web 3.0, individuals or small groups of people who have been granted access to this new Internet can set up their own networks as well as place their own websites, applications, and advertisements on them. The web as a whole becomes more decentralized in terms of structure, with people and small groups setting up their own networks that can be accessed by others. One of the Web 3.0 transformation is the infamous rebranding of Facebook to Meta as a Web 3.0 company to introduce their metaverse experiences. What does it mean for your business? Well, it opens up a whole new way to interact with customers and share important information with innovations. Some of the important applications of Web 3.0 would be in the field of virtual reality, gaming and augmented reality to simulate real-world objects, experiences in virtual world using special devices. There are also works and platforms that are already available as part of Web 3.0 to solve fintech use cases, health industries, real estates, copyright owning, cloud storage, trading use cases as well. However, we will be discussing about each of the applications and its associated use cases in detail in the upcoming videos. Hope this video has been informative in giving a wide picture of Web 3.0 and its uses. If you like our video, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel.